Good afternoon for outside the country people them. PIDGIN news debate for this number 20 today for inside the new moon as well sabi country people them. Now they way mountain races they happen for that side so for inside Boya. Already before one start story for this afternoon, we don't sabi the people then say with the commode number 1, 2, 3 for inside the man picking race. We sabi say person with the column say God love gaps brim is a now day for number 1 place for that side so for inside the mountain race as we tori enter for we here so for on top this mountain race we get Ndunges in place we come for number 2 place. Elvis Nsa Binla now he come for number 3 place for man picking them. For the woman we sabi say Tata Karin he don't come for number 1 place. He run he come out for Moliko Clan Mountain, turn back for Moliko Municipal Stadium for 5 hours 25 minutes. Then number 2 Gondere na Kingston Mildred where he come out from Moliko, he reach for mountain, he turn back for that side so for Moliko Stadium now 5 hours 31 minutes. Just now we dey wait for the number 3 Gondere where he go come out on top mountain for camp for inside Moliko Stadium for side for Boya. So we hear say population some they come out plenty. We hear say Palava for country Sunday they be announced but the day like say population come out plenty for side for Boya as we tori enter we hear where people then say they come. So now Kingston Mildred Ntumeko we come number 2 place for inside race. Now the first time with this Ngondere say they take this kind of a chair for inside mountain race. So just for talk for now say the mountain race it the waka fine. Just now we never hear no nothing where it happen and sabi say happen for time way place it the kene for side with the column say Boya. It been a big thing. Doctor, good afternoon for you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ambassador.
Yes, and we don't start today. Now it's this big one where they happen for side for Boya. Now number 25 edition for mountain race where they happen. We already hear the first man picking they don't come. Number 2 woman it already enter. And where they look maybe don't decide for tele since. How you feel for say the thing the pass fine for Boya?
Well, the only thing I see for there, I see another thing where the concept L'Arbre de la Paix. So for their hand, that means say it means something where you don't see for their hands. Step for peace. So it means something. And the only thing that I don't see for there, at least it touched me for inside my heart.
No, it means say them too. They sabi say place they can.
Them say they sabi before they get for them. Say me the whole and made the no say peace give for peace.
All right, and Ogam Walters, I'm glad to get you again for here.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Good afternoon, televiewers.
Yes, and today it been some special day for Sikase Mountain Race. The pass for site for Boya. So I say Boya na landway. It don't kene all the days them all the time. But the mountain race the work I find for now. We never hear any problem. How you feel?
I be glad for listen and for see mountain race for Boya when a normal thing way. It take number 25 edition today. Say it actually it go on well, and we really see say even though thing they really they debate, but we see thing they really move up to Boya Day because we see plenty people then when they stand for road, and even as my brother don't talk for the right side, they give them a peace plan for sure. Say thing then made them be actually as normally FK for be.
All right, and we will surely return back for that mountain race as we time to go. We sabi say just now, as I don't talk for now. The man picking themselves, they don't already come, and we sabi say the man picking number 1 place now. Man with the column say God love for Capsibwim. Now he come for number 1 place for man. We get Ndunge Simplis, we come for number 2 place, and new name we will discover for this man picking race for the first time. In name now Elvis Nsa Binla, where he come for number 3 place for the man picking them. For woman we get Tata Karin where he come out Moliko Stadium, he go up for mountain, he turn back for Moliko Stadium for 5 hours 25 minutes. Then number 2 Gondere na Kingston Mildred where he come out number 2 place 5 hours 31 minutes from Moliko, go for on top mountain, turn back for Moliko. Now the first time just for talk say now the first time where this girl Kingston Mildred it come out even for the first 10 for mountain race. We will don't follow up that palava. Well, we go leave that chapter for now. We go turn back maybe for so before we finish, we go give you the name them for the first 3 and woman them for now. With this also with the number 3 woman for that side, so for Moliko Omni Sports Stadium. Tori for this afternoon says PIDGIN news debate as soon as Sabi with the turn back now for talk plenty now for the team the way they don't pass inside the week and thing way it happen like mountain race. But first thing we go take una go for West region. Inside the week we'll just finish now some 3 picking them where they sleep straight after we they chop fufu corn and janja for that side. So for place with the column say a foka mezo as we tori enter for we here we go enter for image already for start our PIDGIN news debate for this afternoon. As so we hear the 2 picking the way they die 20 years or them 2 girl them na 20 years, one then 5 years. As we tori enter we here with them 2 they die for place where they call them say West region and for village where they call them say Foka Mezo now for inside Kongni subdivision. As we tori enter we here. Well, I will just turn back. I just for turn back for talk saying just the thing then that will happen. But before we enter for the image, doctor, this palava for this 3 picking them where they die for some kind of way. They say they be chop that chop. They go school, turn back, bet they won't come back or can't chop that chop. Now the same chop he carry their head. One of their friend when they come out from school, they one chop. They say they smell something like paracetamol inside the chop. They no chop, but one is also continue for chop. Another one, he die with the smallest picking for house.
Well, Mr. Ambassador, I don't really understand which way they pass because picking the chop, they very chop. They go school, they come back, they very chop again, they want chop, they chop, they die. I don't know whether na poison where they put them for the chop. Say when they picking, they will come back from school, they will chop the chop, die. Second, I don't know whether na problem for Mbanya for the compound or na what really happen where they feel really poison they picking them, or they picking they get it in for school, or na really that chop where they picking they don't chop for die. Because I don't know whether if you hear sense for paracetamol, or paracetamol na makes way all man they drink them. I don't know where if they put paracetamol for inside chop then you chop, because I don't see some party they take paracetamol drink and with a chop they don't die. I don't know whether that paracetamol don't kill them or na different thing don't kill them. So na something where they get for make a serious investigation for know whether they die common for inside that chop, or they die common for school, or they die common immediate for that time where they come back for the school, or they die but don't be seen long time. So na something where they get for make a serious investigation for them. Because when they see the chop for them, that the very chop where they don't chop for morning time, except na say time where they don't go to school, they remain do the thing. And if they want to do the thing as they say their friend yes smell for paracetamol for inside the chop, that means they don't do the thing through na paracetamol or will not understand. So a serious investigation get for take place. We already know which way you don't kill this kingdom.
Now, Oga Walters, this die will happen for inside place where they call them say Foka Mezo for side from Kongni subdivision. Now for place where they call for Menua. Plenty people them they don't they ask questions. Say how chop we picking the first chop go school, then come back, it kill them. Oh, people they never feel for understand if between that space some person come throw something for inside. First, no say na die place where the thing be there. They demand, or if I say my talk say normally the weekend they begin for bury some their big people who die for house.
I just want for talk say plenty things then they happen, not only for Cameroon about issue for chop. Some kind chop then you see now it be a little bit mystical. Because you know go fit see say pikin fit chop the same chop, go school, come back, then chop the same chop and problem then he die. It means he go for understand say something it really be mystical behind. If he want be they don't poison the chop. If he want be say maybe na family we know those family things. All in all na say died already. So we really need for investigate, carry out investigation for see which way where the people then do which way they picking and chop, whether they chop them for school or not see the same chop where they chop them before they happen. So now, investigation.
Now they don't carry part for that soup where they cook them and so that pot the show. So they don't carry part of the soup for go see whether the one mix on test on top for check whether anything be there inside the chop. But plenty people that they ask and say now which time the test go come out. We sabi say for Douala here, it never overstay for Bepanda site. for quota where they come press on gay next so they die. So today that family receive it result for that case, but they never know nothing. They already buried the person.
Well, Mr. Ambassador, before you want to talk, I want to add something for them. If it be me like that family, immediately as they be discovered the job, they for call all people where they be did it. Any man can test that job. Immediately, all man can test that job immediately. They know for leave any space, any man go on. They for call all people where we know say they be did the compound. Except that same person we don't do you don't just do the thing go in. But if you don't do go, like one person must they way it be show the putting for the person say go do this thing go. They let him for must who on. No man I say they will take the thing go because you don't know as they go for back now say they will go do the test. If na some man don't do the thing, you will go back go do anything as you know how a Cameroon on be. After that the thing will just lost passes.
Yes, we don't want add to now say. For me, for know whether it actually wait to kill these people, these two persons.
Maybe that's three.
Three.
Yes.
I for just as if na me, I for just talk say, we will take the thing, put an for inside maybe an animal where you feed the chop, that kind of chop. If the animal die, really means another chop. Now first investigation, second investigation, if it be say we will look into the apart from the chop where they go look me they also look in whether the pikin they be chop something for school before they come. So but if because if as we see nurses then they do their own investigation. That one na their own investigation. Anything will happen along the line.
Now I want to talk if the pikin they be chop something say for school. They did them two, or them they get two of these girls. Them they did 20 years. It means
at least if you start them for school, we can start the infect them.
Then who say it can touch that small picking to get 5 years? When you 2 days,
when no because
when you talk say they no. Job for school.
You now you see the thing it be a little bit
and that they know they go the same college with them.
Yeah, you see the thing be a little bit mystical. It really shows say it is the thing no be that only for school because if you be not for school. You will for discover say now only that one the way they go school will be affected. But now when they look keenly.
I want your correct way talk. Say it made they check whether they be don't chop something for school. If they don't chop something for school, how do money can give them for the small one to for us for that?
Mr. Ambassador, I like some person from my village where this kind of thing be asked. He call all family by force. They use traditional thing. They say, "Oh man, for the family must be for now." Where they become, they wash the dead body. Say any person must drink the water. If we use it for say any person must drink the water, and person where we do the thing when we drink the water, it be infected. And I think that way they begin for doing for this thing. They not be give for live and say, "May they give for go this and that, this and that." Immediately they for carry the chop put out there. Any man for the compound where they don't do this thing, me chop because when you want chop, you really chop with your cool heart. Say no, I don't know me anything about this thing. Except that say the thing no select and say as you be so, you get for be so. But person we don't do the thing, it will affect. It will deny say not chop the thing. By that time we will not say that you don't do the thing.
Yes, doctor. I just want to talk say this so for inside manual, come within inside manual division.
Yes.
And the people then be very allergic for do a autopsy.
Yeah.
When man don't die, did they break the person by a specialist for know whether way to kill the man.
Yes.
So now the thing that way they could surely do them.
Okay.
And then when they do this thing, them I just want precise for talk say these things with the struggle now for see how who wait to happen before the pikin and die. Because only this thing it will keep plenty again tomorrow.
No, not only for see who why they begin and die, now for protect for tomorrow, so that the one for tomorrow may not be again. Because if we just do look at that one, next tomorrow it will still be. But if we do now, we take action, then tomorrow again it will be again.
Okay.
All right, we go left this case for this 3 picking the way they die as we investigate this also continue for happen. We go take una enter for inside we quarter. This one we fit talk now say now we own careless and we own wicked mind as we some people they fit put them. Now for place where they call them saying double now for Douala for subdivision where it is so road where now public road. People then they pass for day go church for on top the same road. Now for the same road where some good heart person, if you talk say good heart, so if you talk say he get bobo wine mind. But anyway, he don't plant, he don't connect the pipe them for outside. Person where the wash for a compound where he don't be house or water, it come now for road. And they were watching say church to where they go there, they don't put it like head for committee for see say make this road it dry. but so take that one wey they don't so do and wey they want and say make it stop to wey they do, e never so fit for stop am. Na for inside dual all dirty water, whether na water wey they take wash wetin wey dey comot for inside the house wey the man dey she done, even one the way they dey wash for inside bathroom, all the water e dey comot na only for road wey dey make that road just now from double side, e dey go na for some church dem for that side. Whether na for dry season, road e remain wet, whether na time wey rain e dey fall, road is also get water for on top his skin. Now power waters, which kind of punishment you fit give am for the man? He sabi say church don already sabi say na e dey cause the confusion. They don put head for committee for say make they fix this road, say make water no turn but sotey now e dey like say e no mean no nothing for you.
Yes, Mr. Ambassador, I really want talk say wetin wey this man dey do, they dey call am for English language say environmental degradation. Because you see it is channel oil water e dey go for road. As oil water dey go for road, plenty things dey happen. We dey get cholera, we dey get the mosquitoes they develop and it affect population negatively. So for me, I feel say they fulfill, if council or government in general, if they fulfill hold this man, give better kasengo we could find, because wetin wey they do is not correct. It's not correct at all, because when you look all these things, it means say we reduce the lifespan, or even we reduce the number of time, and with the rapid spread of diseases that will be amongst our society. We know they help we positively. It means say make we go back, because normally the only thing them nothing they will be here and for the pass. Look at toilet, look na toilet that. It means say if you just pass today, only the smell you could get, you will be infected. So for me they give find you better kasengo.
Doctor, when you look this kind of thing wey dey happen for the inside we own Douala, the same case, maybe have you talked even for Sawa the Shidon, then the almost the same thing they happen where person don't build a story building, then it the direct water, the waka campus for people their house, all washing hand, all thing the pass for the well. We all know how we handle that one, but this case where the same so for year, how you feel for talk?
Well, Mr. Ambassador, if you look at very well, you see say na people for CBDN, because if you been as some different person, you foresee say they don't already can wholly go locam. How you go wholly locam? Now already member of a committee central for CBDN. Now he do that kind of work too. And again, person where he there for church say they go beg God. He na he be ahead where all people get for copied what they do, and now they do this kind of thing. So why he says enough he ask questions, say why I do this kind of thing? So all you piece everything dirty they pass for road, where people they can march and they pass for day. Why you choose enough he ask question? Now wickedness. And for me, you know, Mr. Ambassador, I feel talk say no man wickedness. The man know what to do. Because I discuss and say when they can't dry the water for some kind of thing will happen for the man. You know, say sec the not over be outside any man get your own kind of system where they do. Now the way I feel caliphate this kind of person. And when you go for church, you will see you now you will be first person for stand, talk how way God don't be. Talk how way you don't even know what you win.
And now the same church don't put it like head for committee. Say make the road dry.
Well, but that's so ye that makes them the road not dry, and they know why they don't put this cement the road dry. But ye don't want cement the road dry. So for inside with government, when you don't be for that position, say you there for inside their party, they know you know nothing because they for inside their party. But when normally nothing that way, no matter even population we get for talk government for just cancel for calling immediately in order. Order you say you get for do so, then arrange a place where we will not get for see this kind of nonsense for
now, we get some cases where you even talk for the kind of people that they will tell you if you like go talk for quarter head, if you like go talk for the man. You already see them small things.
Yes, now the thing that
way sometimes they need to even see and like say be important.
Now the thing that why they talk say when
like, as why they talk na experience, because na the same case we do for some quarters to the face am. They don't go report. But it dey like say don't give money for the one, so you go talk with anyone, we will see how we do. This kind of case, if population get for wake up, what they will do it?
No, not do it, because already as in no place where they before you want to talk with say go up they go talk for person. You know what way it mean. So you will go begin now. So you go talk they say I leave that man's way. It mail say he had not there correct. Now all that you don't finish. So
but what you really want propose and say, since we don't already pass through different commission them. You get commission for liquidation. You get commission for this one. You get commission for this one. I just want to propose say for we for live in this in our society for the whole country. Now say more take development into our hands. It means say more the people that where they stay for the quarter forget about the man. Go for the arrange that water. See how the water passage for the water could be. For me, for them to live healthily. Because anything we the struggle for talk, now only for just talk. We want go for front where they already stand for front. You could stand the laughing and laugh.
Well, except I said the people for quite I gave for stand firm because now ye where they don't put it ahead, say take care for the place. Now you for call people they say when I come more see what you will get for you for the road. But now ye even you say when you delegation or can't talk say no okay, he say no I don't program we'll do so day. That day one come no I don't go work. Now so time you pass because know what you mean.
Yeah.
All right, and just for tell we say for before we continue, so the talks I be say we it did too for Boya. Number 3 girl, number 3 woman already come down for mountain. It did for inside Moliko Omnisport Stadium. This time we know hear the name them like Guaya Yvonne. We know hear the name they like Galim Lizette. All them we know sabi the side with the day. But number 3 gondere for mountain race. In name na Wingo Nkufanla. As we hear Wingo Nkufala. Na SSFP be number 3 for inside mountain race for this year. So we don't get all the 3 man picking and the 3 woman them for man picking just for same could talk for now people that they just join with. We get Gapsibun God Love, we get Dunge Simplis, and we get Elvis Nsa Binla. Then for woman them, number 1 place, we get Tata Karin, we get this other Gondere, they call it Christine Mildred, we come for number 2 place, and number 3 woman, now Wingo Nkumfanla, we it don't be number 3. It too, it make its own history for inside mountain race. We'll surely turn back for better Tori inside Equinoxe Torial. So we'll be just need for the gill now, waiting they happen for inside Boya. Just now we go enter for different chapter now for inside Douala here. For talk this vex way people them for sable, they make they provoke, they make work for vex inside this week. Sika palava say light no day. All the cargo they already see and so they don't even fetch come out and for road. Now cargo then that way they be use them for block road inside the week. According to these people them, they say even some of them they get lights for inside their house. Fan no degree ton with the power way the light it come with them. On top that one heat it dey too for inside Douala just now. All man it is suffer and for Sika that one now with the block road for a call for company where it is home it the look on light say make them say they come for can do their work say them they pay their bill them normal say they don't understand why we they get for the suffer all time. So it be get for be say na even uniform put them to they come DO for Douala 52 it be answer for talk for this population say make the no block road. I want to ask first question before we enter for the other side. Oga Walters, if your heart is the vex where the company if it talks it gets more state and it gets more private arrangement for do your best way you do now for block road for co-attention for the company for come?
The best thing way if na me I for talk say me they first notify the company where they take care of lights. When they no react, as we already know, for country a BTV call for just react. Think the way normally they take a short period of time, would they take with the draw long, would they make it over too lengthy in such a way where population don't come on outside, they don't vex. They don't vex because you know could they pay light, you know they get light, temperature then be very high, you know if you put fan, even sometime when light come, the way it met at the turn and all those things then. It cause population to be angered, and when they be angered, they must come up for road. And when they come up for road, it turn being back on the population, which is not good in the country.
Now, since we vote the pass, they already start for vote mayor them. We'll go turn back for talk that one. One of the key thing them, we plenty of the people there. They be the make campaign. They be the talk. They the talk say we go bring on a light, we go bring on a water. But vote time it don't finish. As I say, they never start for work. It dey like say the opposite not true. We go take our light, we go take our water. If una like, una die.
Mr. Ambassador, na Douala 5 no?
Yes.
Now who they don't win for this? Na CPD no? And now who they don't vote the CPD? No, not them. They don't vote say me they suffer, they give for suffer. Because when man talk say he go suffer, he finds say me suffer. Because if they will like say they no suffer, they know for still vote na that CPD. But they should don't for power. If you ask them questions, say, wait till they already see them, where CPD they do and they find them so that they vote them, say they should don't for power. Now wait till make them the put them. Because I don't just come and say many of Cameroon they like na life for now, they don't like life of tomorrow. Because one as they don't come meet up, then talk anything where they don't talk for them, get where they don't get for them. They don't forget the suffer of 6 years. They don't see one for continue against say member say tomorrow go be in a ha. You know, even make up to how many days where election and pass now. When I the law group say they don't do this and that way, they don't do this and that. So when I get for suffer, because when person don't call say suffer can't meet up, he suffer must come. When I not even first see them, they want to just at the beginning. Sometimes when I make them that 3 or 5 months, 6 months, when I don't see light when I eye. So now from there way sometime by next time when I head already talk say no, he finds someone get for change. Now,
Doc, when we look this case, the population be get right for taking them for block roads.
Well, of course, you know, say that the only way that for public for show say they feel anger. Because if they go now for right, where the right go down for office, they remain for office. They give full right where they don't be for this labor, so they give for come up for road. So that made them know. Sometimes director for the you know, and even governor, they you know which way they pass. But when they don't go now, I thank very much Equinoxe for their good work where they do, and because so many things in their way Equinoxe really enlightens some government people. They made them know say nothing in this way they pass. So when they go out for road, so they really block it, really show something and say something must be wrong, and they go arrange the thing very fast.
Now, Waters, this same roadway people they block them all time when problem come out. Now roadway, now public roads. No, now the company will make them the vex they get the road. Why? Now ever that road they ever go block and for disturb other people there they get for worker.
No, Mr. Ambassador, for that like, a public get right because the public road you don't talk find a public road and for the public where they get for block. That road no be now only for the company, be now for the whole public, and that public the way that they suffer. That the reason that way they see say they don't fit just go now for their office go block their office, but they go now for road go block up because you don't get right for go for inside money office go block it. But block
but when the kind thing happen they no fit go block them up for the company.
No, they no get right for go block. No, they you know say if they block the door, example now when I do this, if we become block the door, no man nothing no say nothing that way they pass. But when they don't block the door now,
if they block the company if front place nobody will
no, but they will arrange they will arrange in small way. After that they will go. But when they don't block in public, so all what they see say nothing that way they pass, they must solve the problem very immediately. As they go Joe don't talk for they say no, may they leave them, they will solve the problem.
So just for add to wait away doctor don't talk, it be very important say you see public manifestations they take power, they take into effect fast. For example, you see they don't just block, I never have make to us, but don't see the senior divisional officer don't hear, governor don't hear, any man don't go down to the field. I feel say it will be a little bit a good thing when they manifest for here, because if you go now for Sonel, if you don't enter you want hear they talk a law where they talk about domicile. So I feel say and wait where they do and for block and only for road it be very important because it help sensitize the people then say they get problem. This part for body they hot, as it hot they could easily intervene.
Now a company where the local light to the cry say it so all money hand no clean for this case. If these people they decline, they try for talk say they so maybe transformer where they put them for they if you carry 100 people them, but you get people then so they the thief. Okay, how they fight that thief?
Yes, I be last week I discover say it be plenty people them they overtalk because serious control they outside, and serious control they outside now for fight against thing the way people they do it not correct. For example, man they for house but he for night, for daytime light no day, and then if you want be now for evening he go connect and directly. That one it be a bad thing. It be as an educator I know if you talk to that man might do that one normally. Well, but I really want to talk about this issue because with this control with the outside, you see today then thing where they go outside for go do, they know they do their real work because you don't can discover say they so this metal know they work are fine, but instead for you for call the person to order, you just move the metal. And you when they move and the one go, they still ask you say you know if you get something they can reinstate this matter for you. All these things the way you do and for the society now you make and will not really develop well. And not just say this one. The people them waiting the outside I want to say they be competent but they be incompetent for the thing the way they do normally what they get for do because what they do it be contrary for thing way they ask them for go to fulfill. So now reason why we get problems here and there every day.
Doctor, I want to talk.
No, I want to talk. Say first of all, the first people the way that they do the thing, I see them. Now they work as them. Now they can't show when I say na so the thing they get for B, na so the thing they get for B. If now they can't show when I say na so thing they get for B, then na who here for control. Because I see they know the mechanic way where they can do say this thing will pass and so this thing will pass. Because I quite remember time where they stay for Katebang until some agent for Sonnet that time being a Sonnet, it can show some kind way where they get for thief life for some quarter. And some other one technical they become work at the whole play they no be same. Except that person can discover and show say that so be if they take a whole lot some iron so knock for war. It gonna go touch current where they go for metal. Then touch the current, they connect light for them, they divide for all quarter. Also agency for Sony, they can't work at the whole place, no see the place where they like to go. They do all things, except I say they will go discover and say nah you be do that thing, they call in before go show the thing. So now for talk for gonna say all those things the way they pass, even that metal where they thief and all that thing, now see that agency they do that work them. Because country don't spoil and country don't be corrupted country now.
All man find place or
and the man find place where they go chop it carry. Now all that.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Palava for light. Usabi say been a big problem. Congo Sabi talk say this week Congo Sabi talk say government don't pay some money for the company where they look light. For say time we man Damba African Nations Championship they can make the no cut light no one time. That one a Congo Sai. For say make the no cut light. And I will service all the time the light. It don't be natty way some quarter then they only beg before they get light. So
I happen say I don't go up for their headquarter last week. I be get information that say they struggle for put in place a good the one increase the I don't know the number of votes, the voltage system, so that it could easily serve everybody at once. But they discover say the number of voltage they will serve the population where they be connected normally. Now this is why they send the commission outside for go verify whether is it true or the thing where they will think they will get this voltage where normally you part get for consume. They know they consume more. They start to find out, and as they find out, now this is why they get into places where people then they get problem for metal. But the Congosa would hear and I say the one doing social media stabilizing them towards our African Cup of Nations.
So it means say if we know for they get that kind of big competition, they will know for fit for enjoy light. I don't just 2 years say yes as you talk, but I don't hear this one say so they don't transfer which you call and say privatization. No, for privatized light now, they won't take now from the original people where they get a new, they don't transfer now into the French government.
No, I want to ask after African Nation Court.
Which if it be tomorrow?
Go back to zero.
Now so go back for zero.
Anyhow, we go left chapter for light for people there they sabi for local time. We with the talk wait till they happen for outside when light in no day. Just now we go enter for chapter for different level na palava for politics. After we vote, it pass last week. After vote it pass. So na sabi people them for stand up for Cameroon. Them say they be meet up with the Tory people them for inside Douala for try for talk say they so plenty of the people there they no come up for vote. Now for sick I say they hear wait with them say they be don't talk and other party people them where they turn up for talk say make vote it no happen and now so today give congratulate for the people there where they deny for go vote according to wait people that stand up for Cameroon they talk inside that and Donga men with Tory people them too people that stand up for Cameroon they try for talk inside the problem where they happen for Northwest and Southwest and other chapter them where it pass for inside country where people them place it is also kene according to people that way for stand up for Cameroon. But just now for them they the prayer and for them they the hope say now for say make change a day before country it go turn up fine for inside we country. Now stand up for Cameroon we get people there like Edith Kabak-Walam will be one of the strong woman they call it an iron woman for inside Cameroon for now. When I did for inside this stand up for Cameroon civil society or organization where for he checks a na big win for say even as we vote it be pass plenty people they know come up for vote.
Yes, Mr. Ambassador, if you look and find that true, plenty people will not come out for vote. Plenty do not come out because if you look and find sometimes we get 28% for the election we don't pass for the whole country. So for me, reason why they make some other parties them go inside for election, they be na say they see say for past talk May all man here it be decent as we talk say when problem don't be the get for block road. Just example, before the 1 year where we dey pass for Northwest for all over the whole world, where Honorable Wiba because it be stand for National Assembly talk. If Wiba no be honorable, no war, they know for year wait we talk. So as he said that the reason that way, so other opposition party we talk say no. If I say may they go for the election, then get the place where they get for stand for talk, control the fight, so they see place where they feel go end for say peace come back for the country. So I be sure say that the reason that way, so other opposition party they be talk say no. If I say may they go for the election, but finally as they go for the election, many Cameroonians they don't vote, and not only because say some other opposition party don't talk say may they don't go for the vote. Now because they don't feel discouraged. Say any year where they go for the election, no change no they ever be for the election. Second, the when they go for the election, they thief the election. Number 3, peace not there for country where they go for election. Now the thing in that, not only because say some other opposition party don't talk say more not go for election. Time where some year be there for year where as they talk say they don't go election. But people they be go because by that time things they be still be some kind. They be still go, they be get where it mean how many percent there. But this time around population Cameroon they don't talk say they don't go for election because many times when they go for election, they go vote the election, but they also thief the election. And country know they find where to define them where they wake up for go vote. So nothing that we did.
Yes, you did talk like a member for opposition party, and plenty people them I will ask you that question. You be just member for SDF, but I want to ask you plenty people they don't check say some people them they claim say if SDF too for decide for no go, you no forget shame we get them now. For most of the council then when not them be the control, they don't have that CPT in their hand. So what you get for talk as I say you be joint member, you know be big man, no person but you be member for the party.
Yes, Mr. Ambassador, I will answer you that one. Not an shame because you know politics they be like football. Sometimes it be you win World Cup, you win African Nation Cup. Then so other year one can be sometimes you know even go quarter final. So you know get for discouraged immediately say as you know go quarter final, you know can go the World Cup again. Na politics. So yes, it not be because that way they don't force for go. No, don't force for go the election. When no only one person they should don't decide say we get for go election. Mr. Ambassador, I want for make a me wanna understand say SDF na party will be international party and where a be party for the whole Cameroon. It no will be na only party for Northwest and Southwest. Now one thing that we get for understand.
Now for they will not be get.
No, but even if we yes, even if now for they will get plenty vote, it no mean I say the party will be now only for Northwest and Southwest. We be na yes, as I be be na party for the whole Cameroon, and the whole Cameroon they should not decide say we get for do so. If the whole Cameroon they should not decide say they get for go election, then people for Norway talk say may they not go for election. They not for just green that one say how we don't talk so. If for just automatically be say thing where they ever talk say the party be na English party, if for be na class and thing that way they because when you do politics, you get for understand some certain thing the way it did. So the
I will surely ask you some more questions on top of that chapter. But Oga Walters, wait way stand up for Cameroon they talk. One of the thing them they glad say they so they talk palava number for people that they come up for votes. It go down. Then another thing. Plenty them too they cry palava the electoral code that book where the local vote where people they go vote where they some kind I get some complaint plus the palava for Northwest and Southwest. How you check they be get for congratulate people there they no come up for voting and their right for vote.
I just want to talk for this issue for election for Cameroon. I say how way they go for annus. Plenty time you will come back with something we know define a fine. Plenty people then be discouraged, all discouraged because people then where they go in for election, most of them they know they take things then as general family thing. They consider their private thing them first. So now one of the reasons why people they not go out for election because every year they lie you say no they will do this way they already vote now all that. Stand on for Cameroon for a bill led by Madam Kawala. Yes, it don't talk so. It is glance because the same will stand for Cameroon. Me Cameroon be for some a particular level before they see what way it happen. As Dr. Don finally rightly talk for the percentage where they really vote for Cameroon it be very low precisely for the election. So they will get plenty of reason for for win all the other because people they not even be out. The few people then where they come out, now only people then where they be related to the ruling party. So most of them where they go out, they be obviously be get for win. But I dey really talk say when country or some place the slides, you keep on the go there, you could always the fall. You keep on the go for that very place, you could always the fall. Cameroon don't kill for some kind way it be difficult for man for really no place where it is stand. So I feel say this election it be just be because plenty people will be stopped for no go because the truth is not being given to the population. Thank you.
All right, and Sabi say after this election we pass, we will just enter plenty. They already Sabi their new mayor them. People there they go look at their council them. We go start for that side for Boya, Fako division, for Toxi for that side. So for Boya, it be then a new person we the column in name Sesena Mafani Namange we is it be the new mayor for that side. So for Boya Naigo Shidon on top the table on top the chair we Ekema Patrick Esunge 11 for that side. But forget if on top that chair it no be the easy at all for sake say some quarrel sesep it be pass where some council or the check say they so Ogam Mafani he own list it no be they correct for if for turn up for inside that chapter. But last after all thing in I ton he can also be the mayor for that side. So for inside the Boya council so he get for work strong for see as we Boya sesep he goes also continue for be on top after we Ekema Patrick he left the chair. Make we take on a turn for inside a different place and for Fako division country people them other place them for inside Fako division will go start for that side. So for Idi now make we take on a go for other Fako for other place them we go start for Idi now wait for that side for Idi now Oga Gabriel will be there like mayor with the talk for say make it continue with the work or councillor them vote for talk say make it continue with the better work we do for that side for Limbe 2 now Chief Ndive Sese Woke Ndive with the voting like mayor for that side he chop chair from man with the column saying don't come Molindo now person that for Idi now we na Sese he chop chair for place with the column say Limbe 2 now chief person for we continue a big for Limbe 2 now Chief Woke Ndive we he take the chair now the chief that we go be mayor for that side. So for Limbe 2 we go left Limbe 2 we take Unawaka enter for inside another subdivision Limbe 1 we for that side as so Sabi now the big man Sese one na the see for Adasa we Sese Bishidon and for Limbe 3 they keep the same people them where they don't look at them for inside the Limbe 3 and Limbe 2. So as so Sabi the vote it be pass fine no argument it no be happen for Limbe 1 2 3 and even for Idi now as we DO Oga Emmanuel Engamba Ledum Itonton for put the new mayor them on top chair. Now, one thing we plenty people that they ask them, they places them for inside northwest and southwest. We plenty of them don't come out. People they know the day with they know if you look at them how the mayor them they go money work. When you look this appointment or the vote, waiting be the challenge with this plenty of this mayor them, particularly the one them for southwest and northwest they go get.
Well, I want to ask you a question. Say why they show na only Buya, why they not show Kumba, or why they not show Mafe?
But you sabi say for Kumba already. We sabi say all three council way SDB get them. CP they don't sweep them up.
No, I've said they
Kumba don't even get plenty problem.
No, they for sure how they mayor then too. They don't put the how we don't show Kumba Buya on.
They never vote for Kumba.
Oh, they never first vote them. They will still come vote them.
They never
okay,
vote
time where they will come vote and they will show now. That time we will talk fine. Then for Baminda too, they never show why you not show the one for Baminda. They will even show the one for Baminda or either for Bafut or either
we
for...
We get the one for Tuba where we sabi say they don't we be get on a man Pat and John we be this SDF we cross Cape go CPDM they don't levy back for Tuba council for
they for show then why for them for Babisi when I show them no
we dey ask you like person wey dey follow tori if you say this mayor dem will no look the one that they do town for place within they know the kene you check say the people there they will be for place like Moyoka, place like Tuba, the place that they call Amgi, they go fit for work from their base?
Now they ask question for them to say, then children they go should up for inside office. Anyhow, we want peace for country. Make peace come. When peace will come, they will work. Now all things that we want that.
Okay, Dr. Powaters, make a year.
I'll be very, I don't know whether I feel toxic with it, because I don't know mayor where they vote my family members or some very few people that can vote. It could be able for manage only that small population, or it could still go take another people them where they don't travel from far and near. They don't stay within the confines of their environment before they bring and they start work. Now plenty of questions would they ask. But wait you want the one propose for talking and say development now first thing. When you get the heart for work for the population, whether not 2-3 persons, when not really true say you really want work for the people them, God could still see you through. So I know if you get plenty things to talk about on top of this issue for the mayor them, because they just enter, they never tell us things the way they get for do. As doctor don't talk, they never even show the other council. Some other council them get plenty. Will never see their own mayor, how they install their own mayor, and which way they don't talk where they go do them. So, but I just want to say, in everything, if peace no day, it could be difficult for maybe achieve our own goal.
All right, and just so Sabisi, so the talk chapter for mayor, no only place them like Northwest and Southwest is some mayor already before chain, even from Douala here for Littoral region, from Mongo division, we're not part of Douala already, one of the division them for Littoral region. Also Sabi, we pass, we Sabi mayor for Lum, we been a SDF person where they voting back, Ogagi Wambo. Then for that side for Penja, Jombe Penja na Paul, Eric Kingham, they voted from Banga, na Ma Endale Ejake Henriette, where a population to from Banga, they voted like a new mayor for that side, so for inside and Banga council. All them they get their work with the work, but plenty even as well then say they inside the party. People them for CPDM make could talk some on top their own rules and regulation them. It did I say plenty of their own member them, they no like the rule for inside their house. It means say they design book for person get for being mayor from Yawinde. Person they come, it can talk in a demand. They don't put it like mayor, and sometimes it cause confusion like Marwa. It because confusion now. That rule we see them for Lum, for instance. How they make vote? They make vote for Lum. 2 SDF people they come with the vote. Why on our own law is different from the CPDM, even though on be 2 different parties them? Because plenty of the CPDM people they say they don't like that idea. Saying that from up they go talk in a demand. It must be and a dama must to be.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Ambassador. I will just take an example. But the bill except for inside their party don't start to decide now. Because for a day, the woman will be there ahead. Other person will be there number 4. We name them Benami Singer. It be hot. But now that boy, Benami Singer, win that woman. Madam Joke. It be hot that you be beaten that less. And when a person will minister be putty, say that you get for be mayor. But population, the council will talk say, as they don't decide say it will be Benami Singer, it don't go be Benami Singer. And they don't vote at Benami Singer. Benami Singer party 1 vote. You know, they finish election for them for around 2 o'clock for night. Then go now for the one for SDF for Lum as we talk. You know, say any party get a rule and regulation. And where it be so commission there where they say investiture commission day. When election they pass, now that commission that they should not now so invest when I say now these people that get for bisu, now these people that go to bisu. When wanna go now for inside hall, now the people that wanna get for food. Now so they for inside SDF.
No, so one just find out because you like see some of the CPDM people then say they don't like the order where the commoner from their big man for party where the sign say when as way I don't send person they can represent me for day. If na powers na you must be mayor. And the thing caused confusion for Marwa 1 and so today I'm not sure they suspend that vote for Marwa 1 for Sika. The man talks say he gets CPDM for a blot. Say don't fight for CPDM for long. You understand why we do sign just for Yaoundé for don't movie. Put some person for back.
Yeah, I did just feel say election or let me talk about government in general. When we get a role where it be like democracy. Democracy is the role of the people by the people. Yes. So which we are no personally, if we apply democracy into our system, we no need to follow a particular, that we don't need a central government where they give us what we will get for do. So according to me, I will feel say, would you ever then get, if now a political party we don't already win for a particular constituency, what we give for do now, say they give for the councillors and give for come, all of them sit, then they could feel is amongst them, they could do what you go first deputy, second deputy, and others. Now so normally give for happen. But when we don't start, say the commoner from Yaoundé, they give you nomination already. You don't already know say now this person get for B means there's a problem. To me, the rule is not the best.
Now, you check say that person where they even talk say nah he the one he go give the thing with population one time.
Okay, it's enough give because you know fish down for house where they leak. House where they leak. Now the person where they stay for the house we know the place the way they leak. But imagine some person where they stay now for the next door. You know, when he come for morning time, you could see light. You could see where sun don't they shine. You know place where they leak. So therefore they go for living now inside the councillors themselves where they know competence. We know each man fit do one for that particular council for come out with their mayor.
All right, and inside this week, plenty things they be happen, and it make consulting minister say for defense. It be come out for talk. Make we see the photo where Minister for Defense say be signed inside this week. We the take on already enter for the shaky part for inside this week, particular for site for Northwest. I beg maybe go ahead we show we will go read that photo. We go read the message. The Trump talk with Minister for Defense. It be talk and Sabi say D1. It be consigned that two way happen for place where they call them say Ngambu Ntumbo village where they talk palava 23 people there they sleep straight. But according to book where Minister for Defense it be signed, it talk say Congo side be talk say, but according to the investigate where they make them for that side, so for inside this arraignment, it try for talk say now only 4 people them with this 5 people them where they sleep straight, 4 women, 4 small picking them, and 1 woman where they sleep straight, and it talk say now for by accident where this one happen now. Oga atom fact when a talk man for Minister for Defense SF, it be signed this book palavati way happen for Ngambu and Tumbo village. It be then inside this week for that side, so for Ndu subdivision. Sabi say after when Minister for Defense he signed the book, one time we be get human rights activists, especially the fight for human rights people them. Barrister Bobala Felix upload too. He be talk on top there we book with a Minister for Defense. He be signed. Maybe we go see book with Barrister Bobala Felix except he be signed after book we come out for Minister for Defense. Barrister Bobala Felix he try for talk, say he don't already read what the minister talk, palava the two happen from Gambo village, but he talks say for say make the sabi two happen for that side. Now for say make people they shidon call correct people them, make investigate for sabi who be who, and these people themselves may they add civil society people them for inside. So for that Ngembu and Tumbo village arraignment, sabi to say bishop them they be there them 16 for inside at the world. We get 2 where they come out for Africa. We get 2 bishop them, one for KwaZulu Natal for South Africa, another one for Tabara State for Nigeria. We all them they join with 16 other bishops them for inside the world for talk say it don't be a time where Cameroon says he get for Shidon for talk with people there they sabi say na them the cause a palava for inside the country. These 16 bishop them they talk say after 10 where it happen for Ndu subdivision, make them sabi say life na life, and say make people then also continue for that. First we go turn back for years small. We talk on top this palava. It don't turn a palava way number. It be the shake. We get United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights. We talk man, he talk 23. We get all people them 23. Minister for Defense 5. And Bishop Archbishop Samuel Cledam, if I quote yesterday, after we finish make prayer for that people then they die, it was whether now one person die. That one person they important. Now, when una hear to happen for Ndu subdivision, wait till una feel for talk. All the talk we don't come up for left and right, wait till una feel talk.
Yes, Mr. Ambassador, be sure that time don't come reach now. If you don't see this boy the way they run Mount Cameroon, they go with a peaceful
peace land.
That means it means plenty. Second again, seeing as this don't start, Bishop the number first gather, she don't talk like you want. America, United Nations, the number she don't talk like you want. That means that time don't come reach. That means really Cameroon government they give for Shidon now for down. Look thing where they give for do. Make that peace come back for the country. The time don't really can reach because they don't really touch hard for God this time around. So now the only thing that we fit talk for the problem.
For inside Ngabo, we didn't have one to around Tumbo for Ndu subdivision or Ndu division. I just want to say this. So this when I be open my eye, look for TV, as see what will happen for this place. What will become for my eye now only tears them. Where it might the tears them now the innocent population. Innocent population. And when would they look all these things, then would they discover say number the shake. Number the shake. Government get own number. Civil society get own number. Religious leaders then get their own number. Number the shake. But my problem not be only for the look the number. We look at the what we fit do tomorrow. Because no matter how we talk, no matter how we cry, no matter how decision they would take, we want look now how tomorrow could be. If tomorrow no be in such a way that we fit get a living environment. Living environment now environment where plenty people when they live there, they know they fear no still there is love existing. If this thing it no happen so, then all thing what they do and for inside the country, it could be in vain. Peace not the first thing. All other things then they just be around peace. But I really want to talk this one before Mr. Ambassador we have permission. I just want to really talk say people them for this Ngabo village. They get tears for their eyes. Plenty people then formed. Plenty nation there, plenty they don't hear about Ngabo. So I don't before even know this village. But when this occasion happen or when this thing happens, so it really call for consensus. We pray for this village. This village it be a little bit enclave. They don't even get the accessibility to other facilities where they live a good life. Now the only now their resource that. So please, more really pray for them. Now my own way of for sitting them or worker for inside this problem.
All right, and just for Sabi, I saw the finish SDO for Ndonga Mountain, where they call it Quinty Simon Ibidigo for Ngarbo village and for Ntumbo inside the week for try for meet up with the population for that size of a village where it is so they be show them 23 or 5 people then they die. We know Sabi the real number just now waiting the really waiting pass for say confusion it day from the different side of the year. Sabi say SDO be day too for talk Asia for the population and for day we get other people then too they try for talk who do the work who no be do so confusion. So all thing for TV happen for that side from Gabuna confusion. Yesterday big prayer be happen on Friday and it be then a prayer for talk Asia for all that people there they don't sleep straight well. Now for them we don't finish our own Tori for this side so for Equinoxe Tori house it be then a day we mountain races up it be happen for that side for Boya just now. Now time when they give price for people there they come off X but just for remind now people there they no be Sabi mountain race man picking number 1 person na Gap Sibim God Love, number 2 person and Dunge Simplice, and number 3 person for man picking na new name where people did hear them for the first time. Na Elvis Nsa Binla we take number 3 for man picking race. So the woman own as well as Sabi Tata Karin na come for number 1 place. Kingston Mildred where it will the making name for mountain race it come for number 2. Then number 3 na Wingo Kupfunla where it come out for number 3 place. It too na new name for inside mountain race. So the race it don't finish. All thing don't work fine for now. But Sabi say my eye it go always see corner side. Monday we will turn back and I will see all the other corner sides for that mountain race for that side for Boya. Thank you plenty, Oga Waters.
Thank you so much, Ambassador. Thank you, tele viewers.
Doctor, I want to say thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Your fan club, Liep Cherry for a day. He said, I greet you very well. And at the salon all driver, where they drive a day of famous use, Madame Dufopo, Jamisato, Fatimato, at the salon.
Amimatu, Sharimatu,
all the two.
Once a big thank you for Innocent Abega. Thank you, Francis Boyom. As Danny Warenze day to be put on. Once a thank you for Malice. Anyhow, rebroadcast now for sometime for Sunday. Ambassador go turn back if Papa got the hell for Monday for 8 o'clock. Now, I'm tight for outside.